El mundo inestable es inmenso. ¿Por qué la vida y la muerte están a mi alcance?
When playing Augran, it's quite common to find it difficult to chase down enemies or not be able to deal enough damage in teamfights. In this week's video, we'll share some practical tips that take Augran to the next level. 1. Can't chase down enemies. Augran often has difficulty chasing down enemies because he lacks crowd control abilities. Players need to familiarize themselves with his skills and work with teammates that have crowd control skills to gain an advantage. 2. Not enough damage output in teamfights. Augran's damage output suffers if he misses the timing. Players need to look for the right moment to enter the fray and learn more about hero counters.
La vida es un viaje, la muerte un retorno.
To play Augran well, players need to know his mechanics and establish the right strategy.
Ábrete, senda de la reencarnación.
Augran has unique mechanics. His basic attack has an on-kill effect, and he can summon spirit clones of enemy heroes. Still, his basic attack is his main source of damage. Use skill 1's first phase to pass through walls and kite the enemy, then its second phase to activate seer status. Next, cast skill 2 to enhance Augran's basic attacks to restore his health when attacking multiple enemies. Finally, cast his ultimate to gain crowd control immunity and knock back nearby enemies. If his ultimate hits an enemy hero, Augran will recover health and summon a spirit clone of that hero to assist him in battle. Finally, when the enemy hero is low on health, Augran can execute them with a basic attack while seer is active.
Viaje por la vida y la muerte.
Using the on-kill effect. In settings, enable avatar lock and basic attack target selection. These settings allow Augran's basic attack to quickly connect to an enemy hero with low health and execute them. Chasing technique. When chasing down an enemy hero, cast skill 1 to pass through walls and skill 2 to accelerate the afterlife path's extension. When close to the enemy, cast the ultimate to apply knockback and summon spirit clones. You can then use the spirits to whittle down the enemy's health and execute them.
Mi lanza sirve a mi causa.
Jungling. At the start of a match, Augran can use skill 2 and smite to farm the Azure Golem's buff and lizards, or skill 1 to move quickly between the two jungles. This makes him a very effective jungler. Augran could also help his teammates to counter jungle and snowball resource earnings. Ganking. Augran's skill 1 lets him pass through walls. If paired with the Crimson Golem's buff, which adds slow to basic attacks, it greatly enhances Augran's ganking ability. Just wait for a team fight to start, then wait until an enemy's health is low. That's the best time for Augran to go in for the kill. Team fights. During team fights, Augran needs to pick the right time and point of entry to join the battle. For the most part, he should enter the team fight fairly late, using skill 1 to dart in from the enemy's rear or flank. Then, use skill 2's enhanced basic attack and its ultimate to trade blows with the enemy. After killing the enemy's carry, he can then pick off the other heroes one by one.
Que el largo camino por delante te lleve a casa.
All kinds of skill combos work well for Augran. Players should pick their own combo based on personal playstyle and the match situation.
Las almas brillan como la luna.
If the enemy is relatively close, start with skill 2, quickly followed by skill 1 to deal big damage. Then use skill 1's second phase to enter seer state and perform an enhanced basic attack to deal even more damage. When at a disadvantage, cast Augran's ultimate to recover health and summon spirits to help with damage output. Finally, use skill 1 to pass through walls and kite the enemy.
Espero no caminar a solas por la noche.
This combo should be used late in a teamfight. Cast skill 1 to quickly enter the fray, then skill 2 to hit multiple targets. Next, use Augran's enhanced basic attack to dish out damage. When Augran is low on health, cast his ultimate to recover health and summon multiple spirits to help with damage output. Follow up with skill 1 to extend the duration of Augran's seer state, then use his basic attack to execute enemies with low health.
Hay una frontera entre la vida y la muerte.
This skill combo is best used when Augran is low on health. First, cast the ultimate to quickly recover health and summon spirits to help you deal damage. Then, cast skill 2 to hit multiple enemies, and Augran's enhanced basic attack to put pressure on the enemy's health while recovering his own. Once an enemy is low on health, cast skill 1 to pass through walls and chase them, finally using skill 1 again to activate Seer State and execute the target.
Mi lanza contra el mal.
Augran's potential can be maximized if the right lineup is chosen. Utility support heroes with buff skills such as Sun Bin and Dao Chao enhance Augran's offensive and defensive capabilities and can make him much more tanky. Augran excels against heroes like Gao and Shangwan, who use skill combos to deal burst damage. He can use his general tankiness and skill 1's kiting capabilities to avoid their burst damage, waiting for them to enter cooldown, then use his ultimate to recover health and summon spirits to counterattack. Augran is at a disadvantage against heroes with flexible damage output, such as Marco Polo and Luna. These heroes can easily kite him and poke down his health. Heroes like Liang and Lady Qin, who have crowd control skills with long durations or large ranges, can easily create openings to focus fire on Augran and obliterate him.